Cynthia, you've been with Denver Christian Academy from the beginning. If you will, please trace for us how Denver Christian Academy got started, why it got started, and a little bit of its history.
Okay. Our founder, Mike Kaiser, has had a vision to start a Christian school in the Denver area for around 20 years. And he's asked me several times to get involved, but I was still raising my children. And so the last time when he asked, it was the right time for me. He wanted to start it because he felt like there needed to be a better way to do a Christian school that spoke to the whole child, that wasn't just academic or just spiritual, but combined both of those things and also included children's social and emotional growth.
Okay. If you will, Kim, tell us just in general about Denver Christian Academy. What about Denver Christian Academy is similar to the regular public schools? What is different? And charter schools too, for that matter. The name, of course, Denver Christian Academy certainly implies something. So if you will, touch on those subjects.
Okay, so Denver Christian Academy is a small private school that really wants to individualize the education for each child, because we believe that God created children, each child with a different set of talents, a different set of gifts, and we want to be able to encourage those gifts and talents for that child. Christian, we do have a Christian curriculum. We use, all of our curriculum is Christ-centered, so we will talk about how God created the heavens and the earth, and we will talk about how He created the animals. And when I teach biology, we talk about how God created the cells instead of them just appearing from a star. We also, when we talk about being a Christian school, one of the things that we love the most about it as parents, so I am a principal, but I'm also a parent of 2 children here at the school. One of the things that I love the most about it is how our teachers really love on our children. They take time out of their day to see what our children's needs are and to meet those needs. I spend a lot of my time as principal taking children out of the classroom. If they're just having a rough morning, we just go and sit down and we talk about it, and then we pray together. And that is different than your public school because teachers aren't allowed to do that a lot of times. And we've really just become one big family at Denver Christian Academy. The families like to be with each other, the students like to be with each other, and the parents love to hang out and be with each other as well.
How big is Denver Christian Academy? How many students?
Right now, we have 52 students. That's K-12. But we also have a preschool that we have opened. We have 3 classrooms of preschoolers, and I do not know the numbers for that.
Obviously, one of the things that you're not involved in, at least as Denver Christian Academy, doesn't mean that the students who attend here couldn't be involved, because under state law they could be involved with the public schools' athletic programs. But that's obviously not one of the things that you do. Right. Tell us about the things that you do. What things set you apart, we might say?
So one of the things that we do is we have worship and chapel twice a week, and our high schoolers actually lead the worship time for all of our other students. So it's a really nice thing for our elementary students to see our high schoolers being leaders. We also do community service once a month, so our students K through 12 do some kind of community service every month. If it's, last year we fed biscuits to the firemen. The firemen would bring the fire trucks around the building and would grab their breakfast, and the elementary kids handed them their breakfast. The high schoolers prepared the breakfast, and we did things like that. We go to the nursing homes and we sing songs for the patients at the nursing homes. We work at the food bank. We've also worked at we do Operation Christmas Child, where we take all of our students that can down there to pack boxes. Last year we went to Charlotte and fed the homeless and passed out packets to the homeless that were out on the streets. So we do a lot of things like that maybe your public school can't do. And we also We are involved in some sports here. We last year did a snowboarding and ski team, and so we drove the students up every Wednesday with Lincoln County snowboard team and participated in that. We had about 15 students that went up every Wednesday and participated in snowboarding and skiing.
Cynthia, let's turn to the academic side for a moment. What subjects are taught here? Obviously, the Bible is something that is not taught in the public schools, but I'm sure you have classes related to the Bible here. What other courses of study are there?
We have core courses, math, English, social studies, science, that are generally taught in the morning. We also have different electives, and they vary by year. Some years middle schoolers will have Spanish, and elementary students will have Spanish. Some years they'll have a technology class. This year we're having a STEAM class, which is science, technology, education, arts, and math for middle school.
Chess.
Oh, yes, we're starting a chess club as one of our electives 2 days a week this year also. But the students, while they have chapel 2 days a week, they have Bible on the other 2 days of the week.
Okay. Kim, how does, if a parent is interested in Denver Christian Academy, how do they go about enrolling their children?
So we have, you can call and come up, and we want you to come up and tour our school first, because we really want you to see what it's all about. Because a lot of times you can look at a building and you have no idea what's going on inside that building, but when you come inside you get to see the difference of how everything is going on here, and our kids are happy and excited, and they really like being at school, and that's a really good thing for parents. So you can call the school and set up a tour to come, and we can talk to you about it, and we can give you the information packet if you want to do that.